Margareth Shepard was elected City Council for District 7. That includes precincts 13 and 14. Now, Margareth was a town meeting member and a member of the Ways and Means Committee, and she was also serving as the treasurer of the Framingham Democratic Committee. She's a Brazilian immigrant who's an American citizen and actually the first Brazilian American to be elected to an office other than school committee in the entire United States of America. So the outpouring of coverage and support has been tremendous. Why did you decide to run for City Council in the first place, Margareth?
Well, as you know, I was a town meeting member, and there was a decision that I made because I want to have the chance to be part of the government before we tour the city. I had a hunch that we would approve the city charter. And when the city charter was approved, I was so into the discussion about Framingham, and I enjoyed so much being part of the decision as a town meeting that I right away decided to run.
Now, you were the first candidate after the city vote, the charter vote. You were the first candidate to announce your candidacy.
Yes, exactly. Before, it was a lot of conversation with the people that work with me, with the Brazilians for Political Education, and we thought would be the right move to give us a voice and to raise Brazilians' participation politically and in everything on the social side as well. So we have a vibrant Brazilian community in Framingham, in other states, so we want that group to be part of everything and to enjoy being part of the process. So that's why we decided that it was time for someone to win the elections.
So although this is historic because it's the first time we're electing a city government with the councilors, a mayor, etc., for you it's historic for a whole nother reason.
Yeah, it's like history being made, and we are talking with the entire immigrant community away from Brazil and here, and the Brazilian people as well. My face is all over the newspaper, and everything is being a non-stop, very nice approach. Everyone is so happy, and we are really raising our voice. I just have the face that represents that whole community. Everyone is energized, everyone is working harder now to become a citizen and to really vote in the next elections.
Wow, that's amazing. So what do you think are going to be your top issues that you want to tackle as a city councilor?
In my entire life, my major concern has been education. I think the way that you can really bring people to participate, to understand, to contribute is giving them the chance to achieve the best level of a formal education possible. So to me, that's a very important issue, and I will work harder for that. I know that is the school committee mission, but I think as a city council, we can always contribute more for that.
Yes, yes. And so your top priority, of course, you said your focus is education. What else do you think as a city councilor you'd like to take on that you feel has not been properly addressed?
I like to bring the discussion about how Framingham can be a safe city for everyone. We have a major concerns on immigration right now. I know that we are discussing the sanctuary city policy. I understand that we are not yet prepared to present a legislation, but I understand that's my mission to bring the discussions for the other city councils and for the entire city. I think we need to understand what really is happening in our community, and we need to be supportive to other residents that are going through so much problems.
And when you talk about being safe, what do you actually mean by that?
Let's start with domestic violence. I worked for the last 5 years to assure everyone in my community that they could go to the police, they could report domestic violence, and nothing would happen to them because they were undocumented, not criminal.
Right.
No, we're not here to defend anyone that has a criminal record.
Yeah.
But some people that don't have the chance to become citizen. And we're talking about people who live here for 19 years, 10 years, and we work hard, and people really trust our work, and they were reporting, they were looking for help. But now the situation changed. I can no longer assure anyone that they will be safe if they report a crime or domestic violence, because the law changed, the government changed, and our people are being deported every day.
I understand. So domestic violence and being able to be safe means being able to report and not be afraid of being deported or arrested, for et cetera, but to be able to be safe in your...
Exactly.
If you look back 3 years from now, and you've been on the city council for almost a term, well, you get a 2-year term first, right? Do you get a 2-year term first? Or do you get, does the city council first get 2 years?
Yes.
Okay. If you look back after that, you know, what do you think you can accomplish in that short period of time in your first term?
Well, I think what I will accomplish first is really keep the community informed and interacting.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my first goal. You know, I start to give like info about town meeting, how town meeting work, and people start to follow on social media, and they were more interested. If you have people interested, they will all follow what is happening in school, what's happened with the kids. And that's not only for the Brazilians, but for Latino in general. I spoke to Gloria, she was also elected for the school committee, so we want to work together and increase the level of information. That will be a major work. But another thing I want to do is work with downtown business people. I had a small meeting with the Brazilian business owner, and I want to support them to create the local business association that we don't have yet. We have the Metro West, we have the Brazilian, so we have a lot organizations, but we don't have a Framingham local business association, so I would like to see that working. And District 7 Association as well. I've been talking with past town meeting members, and some of them are very open to the idea, and some people that work with me with the campaign. So that's exciting to see that people will participate. You know, that's the major thing.
Good, very exciting. What do you want people in general to know about Framingham? You know, how do you feel about it, and what do you want other people from outside the community to know about it?
I want us to embrace the vision of a city that we can keep people here. Like our youngsters, they are moving away from Framingham because they cannot afford a house here. So I want Framingham to grow on affordable housing. That's one thing. I want Framingham to work together to create more business, the kind of business that are related to technology, that will not only give Framingham more life, but will give us a chance to work with other states as well, you know. Keep part of this growing new business that everybody is embracing, and are keeping people together, and our product is something else that all under merchandise only, you know. They're producing ideas, and that's wonderful.
Well, that's great. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to have you here. Folks, that's Margareth Shepard. She is the City Councilor for District 7.